Another IPO has opened this week alongside SBI Funds Management. This one is called Alpine Texworld. It's a textile company that manufactures shirtings, suitings, fabrics, denims, and it's a much smaller IPO. But the numbers are very interesting. In fact, let's break it down and see whether it's worth applying for or not. Alpine Texworld started in 2016. The company makes fabric, the raw materials that later becomes jeans, shirts, and suits. They run two factories with 112 machines that dye and process the fabric. One interesting point is that the company also generates its own solar power, which lowers the electricity bills and help its profit margin. That's amazing. Now the business is simple. They buy yarn, dye it, and turn it into a finished fabric. Straightforward, right? And then sell it to garment manufacturers. This year, the revenue grew 47% and the profit more than double up to 152%. Now that's amazing. But there's a red flag. The tech is quite high compared to their equity. And that is something that we have to keep in mind. That is a very, very risky thing when it comes to business. It has taken down so many big businesses. So I'm worried about this one part. The dates are same as SBI funds. It opened on 14th July, closes on 16th July, allotment on 17th, and listing is on 21st July. The price band is 100 to 105 per share. One lot is approximately 142 shares. So the minimum investment comes around 14,910 rupees, exactly almost similar to the SBI management IPO. Here's the big difference from SBI funds. In SBI funds, basically all the IPO money, nothing goes into the business. Everything goes straight to the promoters. Now that's a complete OFS. But Alpine Texworld's IPO is 100% fresh issue. That means every rupee raised from this IPO will go straight into company and help it grow. Now this is a very positive sign. In the grey market, Alpine Texworld is trading at a premium of 5 to 10 rupees. If this trend holds, it could list with a gain of around 5 to 9.5%. Now this is nowhere close to or the excitement that people have for SBI funds, because A, it is a textile sector stock and already it is entering into a very crowded sector. So big institutional investors haven't shown much of the interest in this IPO. On day one, the issue was only subscribed 26 to 28%. Compare that to SBI funds, which already has a huge anchor investors round before the opening. Alpine Texworld had no anchor investors at all. That tells you that the big institutional players aren't very excited about this one yet. On paper, the growth looks fantastic. Revenue and profit both jumped by huge percentage. Return on equity is healthy too at 33.85%. But I'll keep repeating this. Their debt is quite high. Part of the IPO money will actually go towards reducing the debt, which is a good move, but still, I am worried about the debt part. The company will use the money to build a new weaving unit in Ahmedabad, pay off some existing loans, and cover general business expenses. Most importantly, all of the money is going into business, not into promoters' pocket. Huge positive one. Let's break it down to 5 points. GMP is decent, financials are strong, valuations is reasonable, but debt is high and institutional interest is weak so far. Overall, my score is 2 out of 5. My verdict is Alpine Texworld is an apply for listing gain type only IPO, which means long term I'm not applying, short term I will apply only when the subscription reaches somewhere around 2x times. Okay, that's when I will get interested in this IPO. Otherwise, I will stay away from this IPO because these kind of stocks, they do not bounce that much. They do not give you great returns in long term as well, because it is in a sector of a textile company. And that is what is very concerning for me. I don't want to invest in today's time into a IPO, that does not give me a long term horizon, right? So probably you can join my WhatsApp channel where I update about my beliefs and which IPO I will be going for. And usually we have to wait for day 3, I believe. Day 3 is going to be very, very important, which is tomorrow. And in the WhatsApp channel, I will update whether I will be applying for it or not. But for now, I will not be applying for this IPO. If you enjoyed the video, do like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that I can bring new IPO reviews every single time there's a main board IPO in the market. Thank you so much.